tgtf hub.
Things couldn't get any worse. I thought I was so smart, diving headfirst into trading, crypto, stocks, you name it. At first, everything was golden, until suddenly it wasn't. Now I'm staring at the red numbers on my screen, heart sinking. 2 months behind on rent, and my landlady said she's dropping by to talk. Great, just what I needed. When she arrived, I spilled the beans right away, hoping honesty might earn me some mercy. But her reaction wasn't what I expected. She gave me this playful, mischievous smirk.
Listen, I get it.
She said casually, leaning against my kitchen counter.
Money's tight, but, I've always wanted a cat, just never wanted the hassle.
I blinked. A cat? What does that have to do with...
I'll cut you a deal.
She interrupted smoothly.
You live with me as my pet Catgirl for these 2 months, and we'll call it even.
A Catgirl? I stammered. You do realize I'm a guy, right? She laughed softly, eyes sparkling mischievously.
Details. I'm not picky. Sleep on it, hun. Let me know tomorrow.
That night was a whirl of confusion, embarrassment, and disbelief. I kept pacing, asking myself if I could really go through with something so insane. But reality was harsh. There was no quick fix, no job offers, no savings. After tossing and turning for hours, humiliation burning my cheeks, I finally caved. How bad could pretending be, right? The next day, she greeted me cheerily, holding a frilly skirt and a pink crop top. You can't be serious, I muttered, my face hot.
Absolutely,
she replied with a confident grin.
Or we could revisit eviction paperwork.
Groaning inwardly, I dressed in private, my reflection making me cringe. My arms felt too big, my legs too lanky for the cute outfit. But as soon as I slipped on the skirt, a strange tingling erupted in my throat. It was sudden, like swallowing warm honey. I cleared my throat and froze. My voice had shifted. It sounded higher, breathier, softer. I spoke again.
Is this real? I whispered, hearing the unmistakable feminine lilt. I sounded like a girl. No effort, no pretending. It just happened. Oh my God, I murmured, hand flying to my lips. My voice was the first thing to go. My landlady poked her head in, grinning.
Oh, you sound adorable already. The rest will follow.
The next change came quickly after. As I adjusted the waistband of the skirt, a tingling sensation spread across my scalp. Reaching up, I felt something soft, twitching. 2 cat ears had sprouted, covered in velvety fur. My heart pounded.
It's a start.
She chirped with delight, tossing me a headband with a bell on it. Days blurred into weeks. At first I resisted. I kept telling myself this was temporary, just 2 months. But something kept shifting. I stopped correcting her when she called me kitty. I started curling up beside her on the couch without realizing it. Every little praise made my heart flutter, and the physical changes didn't stop. My skin began smoothing out. The rough patches disappeared, replaced with softness that made lotion feel like silk. The hair on my body thinned until it was practically non-existent. My hands looked dainty, fingers slim and graceful. My face changed too. My jaw softened, cheekbones lifted subtly, lips plumped. My eyes looked bigger, more curious and wide. I blinked at myself in the mirror, stunned. Every day I woke up looking more like someone else, someone beautiful. But it was my hips that really made it feel real. There was this stretching pressure, like my whole pelvic frame was adjusting itself. I couldn't sit the same. Walking felt different, like I had to sway. My hips widened visibly, the curves becoming dramatic. The skirts that once hung awkwardly now hugged my body like they were made for me. Soon after, my chest began to swell. It was gradual, a gentle tension, a heat that never really went away. One morning, I slipped on the crop top and saw the unmistakable outline pushing against the fabric. Not pads, not illusions, real. My heart pounded, but not from panic, from excitement. I started spending more time in front of the mirror. I practiced my meows, yes, but also my smiles. My expressions. I adjusted the way I walked, how I tilted my head, and all of it felt natural, like I wasn't learning. I was remembering who I really was all along. Mentally, I was unraveling. The boy I had been seemed like a blurry memory. He worried about rent. Kitty, worried about grooming, about keeping my ears brushed, about impressing my landlady. Her approval became the sun in my sky. Every time she stroked my hair or called me her good girl, I felt warm all over. Even my thoughts changed. I used to analyze charts, chase profits. Now I chase sunbeams through the living room carpet. I used to drink black coffee. Now I sipped from saucers, nibbling treats she left out for me. And the voice, that sweet, sing-song voice, had become mine. I didn't need to think about how I sounded anymore. It was just me. By the end of the 2 months, I looked into the mirror and saw the truth. The transformation was complete. A girl looked back, pretty, delicate, feline. My soft pink crop top hugged my curves. My skirt swished around my full hips. My eyes sparkled beneath the twitching cat ears framed by my long, silky hair. My landlady entered the room, arms crossed playfully.
Well, kitten, 2 months are up. Your debt is paid. You're free to go.
I paused, standing there in the soft morning light. Heart caught in a strange in-between space. I glanced down, then back at the mirror. She tilted her head.
Unless, of course, you'd rather stay.
I looked at her, then at the home we'd made. Then I smiled, but I didn't say anything. So, what should I do?